Yeah, no notice whatsoever, and I just wanna make it clear that not only is the Stonewall Inn the birthplace of the modern day LGBTQ rights movement, it's also the birthplace of pride. So to take the pride flag down from its actual birthplace was more than alarming to our community. And also people have to remember that what it represents is American history, not just LGBTQ history. That flag should not be seen as a symbol of division, but of visibility and resilience and fighting back for equality. And I honestly can't think of anything that's actually more American than that. I think that we've seen this current administration attack our community at every level. So to say that we were surprised is probably not necessarily the case. But to come in brazenly and do that almost in the middle of the night to take down that flag that, and again, not just an American symbol, a global symbol, and what it represents. And again, it's not a partisan or political symbol in this case, it's a historical fact of what happened on that sacred ground in 1969. And it represents a human rights struggle. And to use it and say that it was political theater to put it back up is just a false narrative of what American history and what Stonewall means to the American history and American stories. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a concern. As of a few hours ago, it was still flying right there alongside the American flag, which I think has our community ecstatic. But I just want to make it clear that we're not going to be erased. You cannot erase historical facts and of human rights struggle from American history. And again, I understand what that flag represents to some people and what that American flag represents to some people. But to see them intertwined and hanging there together is just so powerful and moving. And it really shows that we're not going to be erased and our history matters. Yeah. Yeah. So to see this happen for particularly for LGBTQ, young folks, right? That is representative of all the people that came before them that stood up and fought back so we would have the freedoms we have today. So to take that down and take it away and try to erase our historical kind of symbol from the birthplace of the modern day gay rights movement is beyond hurtful and it's slightly, I would even say, petty. And it underscores why we just cannot have our history turned over for the government to tell our stories. We need to make sure that we continue to tell our stories. And even if that flag comes down again, it does not change the fact of what happened there in 1969 and that it is a part of America's story as well as the LGBTQ rights struggle. Thank you.